I always liked Kyle Orton, Patrick.
Oh,
So if he's the QB in 2006, what's the chance you win the Super Bowl?
oh man, that's tough. I was just texting with Rex Grossman today. uh,
no,
and it's
no
weird. I said
offense.
was. And no, it's weird. I was. No, it's no offense. I don't know. That's a great question. I think Kyle brought the team closer together. He was like, it's a bad thing to say a better teammate. Rex is a good guy and a good guy, but everybody rallied around Kyle Orton. But could Kyle have done what Rex did, what the first 11, 12 games? I mean, he was in the MVP conversation of what his numbers were. If you go back and look, what we were 11-0 or 10-0. Could we have done that? I don't know. So he helped us set up our success. Man, Mark, this is a hard question. Two good friends, but all right, let's put it this way. Would Super Bowl Sunday have turned out differently? Probably. I think it probably will. You wouldn't have had the same turnovers. I don't think Kyle would have turned the ball over as many times as Rex did on Super Bowl Sunday. How's that answer for you?
I love that answer, and
is it politically correct enough and whatever?
No, I don't think
around both guys.
I think we just got a little bit of a good clip there, to be honest. And I would also throw in, did you think, because all of Chicago didn't think it, I was like the one guy raised my hand like, hey, second, I like Kyle Orton. We don't need to be trading into Denver for Cutler. Like I was on the Orton trade. And everyone was screaming at me at the time. I'm like, dude, this guy is solid, not spectacular, but solid.
Yes.
Did you think at the time that might have been a mistake?
I got a little caught up and Kyle's one of my best friends. And I got caught up a little bit in the Jay Cutler hype as well. I mean, you saw what he had done in Denver. You saw some of the numbers. You saw his arm. You knew he's a little bit more of a veteran. We were becoming more of a veteran team. And when he got to Hallis Hall in our first couple of practices, I remember standing next to Dave Tobe, our special teams coach. And Jay made some throws, and we just said, holy, wow, we don't see that around here ever. But there's some other intangibles with Jay that just didn't work out and didn't reach the potential I think we all were wanting. But if you look back on it, Kyle might have fit that locker room better just because of who he was and how dominant our defense was and how he would take care of the ball and we could still run the ball. And, the game's changed now, but back then that might have been a better fit. But I understand what Jerry Angelo did. He was the new shiny toy, had the big arm, kind of youngish, but had a couple years and needed to get out of there. And it is what it is. But too many quarterbacks I play with, Mark.